Alright. Let's see how many episodes we were over by. Oh, the spirit of Spookums continues. Where is all... Oh! I don't like Gordon and his wraiths. Which is this just a normal... No, it was the one I wanted, in fact. I've just wasted some squiggly potentials. Where am I and why? Get out of here. Fling you all. I have the power. Oh, I can't fling any of them. Just when I obtained fling, going around throwing all the men everywhere, thinking this is brilliant. I can see why Kain does this now. But no. Chuckery duckery dock, the mouse ran up the fuck. You wiggle in denial as much as you even now. Oh, you were dead, okay. Oh, how are you on fire? I comprehend so little of what is happening. Stop. Right, and then, in the air, your worst nightmares will come to pass. Keep you off the board for just a moment. Oh, I know they're covered in that gold foil that you like. I know, but it's still a crime. It's still a crime to take them and ram them into my eyes. You're not allowed. You're not allowed and it won't work anyway, so what's even the point? I'll put you in the corner of the ring for your fooling. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of the... Are we... You were dead. Okay, cool. Or ready to be, at least. Eat the thing. Here's your fireplace. Taste the place of the fires. Going out. Going out of the... Well, We tried, I think, going... Because just going through the front door would take us to a room where Bungalow Bill got his start in the crime industry. Somebody knocked down the pillar. Well, like, you are what? There's a Squimbus walk version. He's retreat. He retreat like a problem. He's squimbling away as the strands tether you. Oh God, sides are gone, sides away for years to come. Come on. You didn't hit me, and then on the return it went. Years after, when I... Oh, well, your door's open, though. So maybe... Curious. How do I become real, though? Where's my reality chamber? Oh, fuck. Over here. Here's something. Here's something for us. Oh dear. What a... Don't roll at me. Let's check this shit out. And now, what if the power of flames reveals your aims? He says no. No, it does not. I don't care what you think. I don't care how you blink. Okay? Sideways like an alien. Or some sort of reptile. I don't know. With only a translucent eyelid instead of an opaque one. I don't know. I don't know, but it doesn't matter is my point, because I'll get you anyway. Give me this. Oh, ha 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 ha, hee hoo, tonight. Give me. And then, give me. And then all the hair disappeared off the front of your face, which should have been on the back of your face. I'm not sure what I saw just then, but maybe I didn't see it correctly. Maybe the television's playing tricks on me. It's done that before. Raziel started like climbing up a wall and doing the flash thing where he vibrates so fast that it looks like there's two of him. And it didn't happen in the final video, so I don't know what went on there. That's the true mystery October Spookums. Ho ho. For me, from within. Right, now to pull down Vorador's face about him. I knew this looked conspicuous for some reason. It's okay. Now it will. Ho ho. Oh, but that's just... It got a cutscene, but it's just a funny thing. That is intriguing. Now I definitely feel like there's not... Because we've been in the room on the other side of that already, in the process of fleeing around. Is it just a matter of... I could have sworn we knocked something down here to allow us to jump up there. But, like... Did Mobius's mob think, like, no, we don't like this bit of rubble either. This bit of rubble is also a vampire. Represents everything we detest about this menace. There's this. There isn't that, actually, I lied. I can't access it. Sorry. Sorry, my accessing powers are somewhat wanting. I'm not sure what I'm seeing there. There was a little sliver of the corner of something. But it mattered not in the end. Right. Scarbadabadabra Scarborough Fair. No? Come on. I'm not even sure where else you want me to go from here, to be perfectly honest. Like, there's no way back up on the other side. That was the whole reason the thing got knocked down on the side that we're leaping at. I go up here. I go up here. Does it accomplish? I go. Well, all's well that ends well. Up we go, and oh, there's funny collapsing. Yes, more pulling. Oh, pull the griffins down. Oh, it's a horse of some kind. I love all of these statues of a horse of some kind. Right. I can see the things properly this time. I can see the jagged edges of all your frilly frames. There's more Squimbluses. They wanna make sure that the Squimbus crabs get their way in. This is so. Even in the spirit world, you become a crustacean eventually. You went squid mode to crustacean in the blink of an eye. Carcinization is universal. I'm sorry to say, you've got squimbly bits out the back of you. Vestigial squid flanges. For flanging vestigial squids. Would be my best guess. Speaking as someone who's not a squid spectre crab scientist. Down here we can go. That bit's been scrumptioned off. Okay, there's definitely some audio being repeated there. Oh, far beyond my reach.
Nobody knows of the trouble I've seen.
Okay. The spirit has finished his lament. Well, okay, the barrel's behind. It's very cheeky of them hiding the corpse under a barrel that I couldn't smash in the world that I would have to be in to know that the corpse was there. That's what we call a rude burial. And it's a depressingly common practice. Even now when Fin Finnegan, you've taken... Get in the water. You're wearing your ornate things. You're not getting in the place as much as I'd want you to. They found a clothes shop that doesn't, I guess. In the time the binding has become so fragile that they can go to H&M now. We're all very astounded. This opens for no one, I'm guessing. I'm, to be honest, trying to fling you into the water. Look at this though, right? Little flashy circles. It's just the normal Reaver again, I'm realising, but that's fine. That's fine, take crime. Sod off. Drown. That was a splash. No splash. I can't do a Captain Hook voice, I'm sorry to say. That's all you get. No splash, I'm Captain. Ooh. Oh, intriguing. I completely forget about that every single time. The Earth Reaver does a heaviness about this. Well, even now though, you give me incentive to fate. You're gonna make me... Okay, we've shaken off the shackles of the Earth. You're really gonna be a squid in a man's world. Ah, crambly. The cranberry-flavoured pebbles that nobody wants to eat. We don't know why we went with that as a tagline. Don't eat them, please. It's reverse psychology. We're attracting a market of people who are just ready to rebel against cereal at a moment's notice. Surprisingly vast market share. We'll go out. So now, surely, Crumbly Christopher has got. You've not parked your bodies beneath. So I guess I've got to jump back. Jump back and attack Flak Jacket Dave. Where are you? Where are you? Here we go. My green spiral is mighty. Okay, we're gonna need you again. No, sploosh. There we go. Where there we go. The water... No, there is still water in here. I don't know why I thought there wasn't. It doesn't look like there's... The water effects have gone, seemingly. You know, it's just very clear down here now. They figured out we need to be able to see where we're going. If we're going to do it, the slowness is maybe a bit much. We could have done without that, I reckon. Go! Particularly if you're going to make me slide funny blocks around. Like you like to do sometimes. Along we go. Along the floor of the floor of the floor. Mine. A telekinetic green thing. Do you must slow your hand every day? Do I just swim out? Maybe I just swim out. Yes, this will take me. This will take me where I need to go. This is the garden exit we've always wanted. You'll never stop me now. Oh, what a coincidence. This is where the thing I was talking about happened. Where he divided himself. Is he going to be tempted to do it again? No. No, he's behaving this time. So maybe it'll show up in the footage. Is Raziel's character model in Legacy of Kain Defiance actively gaslighting me or not? This is the thing we must ascertain. Oh. Socks for you. Go away. Made a lot of very cold enemies out here. You, in particular, need to... Why are you all snakes? I appreciate that that's an odd question, but why is it true? Why is it true that you've all been them? You're not reacting to my... Is that what your funny effect does? Rather than not be affected by telekinesis, you don't respond to physical thwacks anymore. Oh, such strangeness. Such strangeness as I prod your green ghosts from out you. Yeah? Oh. Take it from me, take it from you. And what do we... More of you even now. As if be a flame. And we know what goes with fire, don't we? A big rock. A big rock, who we are. The temptation at this point is to accuse Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson of arson. But even though the natural flow of the bit has led me to a very particular opportunity to do this, to fulfill this particular lifelong dream of mine, I shall refrain. You've got spiky backward feet heels. Just letting you know. Just in case it wasn't deliberate, that might be something you need to... Earthquake machine! That's right. That's right, when I say that it's an earthquake, you say how many earthquakes is it? Oh, it makes more sense in the origin film. Dying a lot more quickly to the Earth Reaver, is that just pure coincidence? They don't like the Earth. Why they've chosen to walk upon it, I have no idea. Within the soil is my excuse to get you all killed. Right. Let's find our silly friend. It's through here, isn't it? Oh, poke it. Oh, let's go through. The resurrection. Amidst these candles, we put your organs back.
This relic had come at so high a cost. My blood offering for the answers I sought from this enigmatic corpse. It was the price of my freedom, for which Kain had paid with his life.
Excuse me. Any reason you had to be so sort of attack about it?
Had I journeyed so far and forsaken so much?
You do know you probably got to connect it up to the... Do you know heart surgery? Damn you, I'll get you yet. chest bones. Oh, they're closing! Back, streets, back! Alright! Do. It's not even from Labyrinth.
Raziel, the heir of prophecy. You came.
Have you done something with your hair?
Just before the Seraphim found me.
You've been
Or your
entombed
face?
here for 5 centuries. Your murderers are long dead.
500 years.
Why do you look like you're being played by that?
Also
Oh,
dead.
Christopher Walken
Your
is his
bloodline
fucking
is
name.
erased.
I always forget
The
Christopher
age of the
Walken's name.
vampires is coming to an end.
And now finally, because Janos Aldrin's been revived.
I'm
Don't
not
touch my
impatient,
shoulder, you dickhead!
Nor is this a benevolent act. I have questions that apparently you alone can answer.
Raziel, there are forces in this
There
world
is no
that will
time for
strive
more
to
praxis.
deceive you and pervert
Please.
your destiny. But you must believe.
We must
your
pick up the
arrival
funny sword.
foretells the salvation of the vampire race.
Why then would the vampires devise a weapon to consume and imprison their savior?
No, that cannot be.
While the blade yet exists, I am drawn inexorably toward my doom. It was you who bound me to this fate. Only you can release me.
Raziel, you have been misled. You are ordained
Her
by
Majesty's
prophecy to
Parliament has
wield
been
the lever.
seriously mizzled.
And so I do, though not quite as you'd envisioned.
Redeemer and Destroyer. Is it possible? Did I misread all the signs? It seems your destiny is more labyrinthian than I had imagined.
Oh
You
god,
must
is there a
trust me,
Minotaur in it or
Raziel.
not?
We may have very little time. I will convey you to the place where your answers lie.
There is a big bull man snooping through the labyrinth of your fate. Careful, he's got an axe. Do you know Theseus? Can we maybe send him in there? It is okay. As an ancient vampire, I know spells to send people inside physically metaphysical concepts.
We are within the ancient citadel of the vampire
This
race.
is the room of funny
Long ago
chairs.
defiled
One of them is
and
slightly bigger.
This fortress
Not
endured
distinct in
through
any other
centuries of
way.
war against our great enemy.
The Hilden.
Yes. From this chamber, we witnessed the summoning of the pillars and the banishment of our adversaries.
The big hole
from
in the wall
land.
was still there at that time. That's actually a feature, not
This
just
is a dire
erosion.
omen. The binding is in peril. The hour of prophecy is
Me
at
when the
hand.
binding is in
It's
peril.
too late. The pillars are already damned.
As long as a single
seen
one
them
of us
flop
stands,
down.
there is still hope. The pillars must not remain under human guardianship. They are not competent to serve.
Why then did you allow the pillars to fall into human hands?
Raziel, there is no
I
time.
want answers.
Plus, we've already kind
The
of
world can
covered
end this
that we had
instantly
no
or
choice.
right there.
Very well. The Hilden cursed us as they fell, afflicting our race with a predatory bloodthirst. But with this transformation came our enemy's true revenge. Immortality.
They liberated you from the wheel of fate.
They imprisoned our souls in this flesh, expelling us from the purifying cycle of death and rebirth.
I've met the
And yet
octopus.
you passed the curse on.
It was a necessary evil. Our immortality banished us from God's grace. He turned his sight from us and fell silent. Many took their own lives, unable to bear the separation from our God.
Not you, though.
Curse or blessing, it is the price we pay to keep the Hilden banished from the land. To sustain the binding, we had to preserve our bloodline, and so we passed the dark gift to the human successors of our fallen guardians. They rebelled, inevitably, refusing the curse and seizing the pillars as their own. And so we come to our present dilemma.
Why am I so
While
close?
mankind governs the
Raziel,
pillars,
please stand
the
back.
binding decays. The Hilden strain against the barriers of their prison, scratching to gain a foothold back into this world.
And what
Why
does
they
all
chose
this
to
mean
scratch
me?
with feet, I have
We
no
stand
idea.
at the threshold of a new
Have you seen the
eon,
big
Razia,
spiky heels they have? Is
and
for this
you are the
purpose.
fulcrum upon which our destiny turns.
Countless
Beneath this
centuries of
roof
evolution to
lies
overcome
our
one very
inmost
specific problem in the least efficient way.
The outer chamber has been opened. It appears events are already in motion.
Somehow I know this.
This token is the key to the mysteries you seek.
I keep it in my neck.
I cannot accompany you. You must face this trial alone. If you prevail, you will have your answers.
And if I fail the test?
Then you will not return.
Golden Ouroboros? Don't mind if I do.
Golden Ouroboros.
Well, if you split the Ouroboros off at one in the middle, it defeats the point, doesn't it? God, some people just don't know how to have snakes. Shocking. Well, we're here. We're here as this one now. Boop-ba-doo. I can go where I want in a plinth. Drinky. Drinky dish. Funny fish. Ooh, came out the ground. What the shitty? Well, it's contained, whatever it is. We'll let that just sort of... Oh, you're leaving out. So where'd all the fancy ones go? I thought... The fancy ones were just sort of there for a bit, and now you're having to borrow people's corpses again. There is no bloody consistency in how you're jumping out the earth. I can see now why you were banished. You're just not being sensible about this, though. I do like your sword. It's pretty. Wait, why do you all leap into frame? You choose the method to extract the radish. But are you wearing a crown of thorns? What's going on? Oh no, what's going on? Eat the seeds. Well, his soul goes to the ether now. With nothing there to receive it, it just sort of went away. It's gone now for a bit. Oh, pokey pokey. Magical prods. Whoa, there's the most magical prod yet. So, oh no, there's one more. You've got too many muscular tissue. Oh, you fling. Oh, the brutes. All the brute, travelling life, the travelling life for brutes. Look at them travelling cause they're brutes. Okay. You were in fact, I couldn't tell if they were, that was their weakened state, or if they just sort of stood like that. It's so difficult to know when you staple that much meat onto yourself. It confuses and disorients me. No Big Henry and his bastard brother. Bastards, of course, take the form of aquatic life in the sky. When they're in spirit world, anyway. Oh, normal nightmare. Take. Oh, you can take it or you can fake it, but you can't do anything else other than those. The physical manifestation of the news of a problem. Woo. Ah! Prod. I know your knees are weak. Look, I can do this about. Swash. Buckle. Swiss. You have been stopped. You have been stopped for a final time. Whew. Okay, we've just reached a checkpoint. So I'm going to stop the episode here because it's around that time. So I will do it, thanks. Thank you for seeing it. Bull! I shall see you behind me. Perhaps you can't sneak up on me ever. Tune in next time.